Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Paweł Rogowski. I'm a PreSales Consultant working for Spock, and today during this short video I would like to show you what's new when it comes to the third-party risk management application from the ServiceNow. So the application itself, its main purpose is evaluating the risk posed by our cooperation with external parties, with the third parties. So thanks to this application, we will know if cooperation with the specific third party is posing us any specific threats to our environment. To calculate this score, to calculate this risk, the system would send customized risk assessment surveys to the third parties we decide to evaluate. Once the vendor would fill in such a survey with their answers, send it back to us, system would automatically calculate the risk score posed by specific vendor, and this data would be from now on visible in the system and can be used in multiple processes, multiple places throughout the ServiceNow. So this would be the main functionality of the system, but what's new in the system? First things first, due diligence management. This is a place from which we can manage 3 new specific workflows related to due diligence process. So this is onboarding, due diligence, and offboarding. Each of those workflows will gather different information depending on the need. So of course we will have different information during the onboarding required, different information during the offboarding. But overall, thanks to those custom workflows, we are always sure that the whole process of onboarding or offboarding was done properly and we gathered all the required information. Another very important thing when it comes to this specific solution is the possibility of starting those workflows from the employee center. So if one of our employees who is not actually related to the risk assessment roles decide that perhaps it's time to reevaluate the risk posed by this specific vendor due to some changes, he or she can create such a request and start such a workflow directly from the employee center without writing any external emails to the risk assessment team to start this process. Of course, the risk assessment team will receive such a request and they can decide if they should follow with this request or they should just close it because this is not actually required. This is still their prerogative, but overall this simply improves the communication between the departments, and whenever somebody decides that, well, this vendor now moved to a different location, moved to the different office, I just found out perhaps this changes something about the risk it's posing, well, this person can start such a process by himself. Another thing that is new in the third-party risk management is risk concentration map, and this will give us basically 2 main information. First of all, it will display on the map the third parties that we are cooperating with, the third parties that we are assessing the risk for. So this will give us some visibility, geographical visibility about our environment, about with whom we are cooperating. Also, it will, on the same map, display the general information about the risk. So just based on those colors, we can see that this vendor Adobe system from Dallas, Texas, based on our risk assessment, is causing us a low risk. So this is a low risk third party. On the other hand, here we have Broadcom from Montreal, Canada, and based on our risk assessment, the risk posed by this specific vendor is actually high. So, but anyway, from this specific place, from this location, we have the full visibility into the risks and into the vendors we are working with, and this simply gives us better visibility into who we are working with, where they are located, and what risk the cooperation with them is posing. So this would be all if it comes to the newest functionalities. Thank you very much.